How to survive an active shooter. Because unfortunately, they happen on an almost daily basis in the United States. So here's some information that will help you to survive. There are 3 simple things that you have to do if an active shooter is in your vicinity. Run, hide, fight. These are not in any particular order. The situation and your environment determines which one you do. So in this video, we're going to talk about run. A lot of times we think just run for a door, run for an exit, go for the window. But in reality, you need to slow down for a second. You need to determine where the shots are coming from. And just because you see a herd of people run by does not necessarily mean they're running in the right direction. So here's the science behind it. If I were to fire off a gun in your building, down the hallway, around the corner, you would probably think it's actually coming from the opposite direction. That's because sound waves and how they propagate through hallways, stairwells, and in tight spaces can make you think the bang sound came from the right, when in reality, it came from the left. And this is why people have the tendency to inadvertently run straight into gunfire. So stop for a second. Trust your eyes and question your ears in these situations. Don't just run. A big part of running is actually thinking it through ahead of time, knowing your routes. Now, whether you're at home, work, or your favorite coffee shop, think about where you would and could run. If shots were fired, already know the route you're going to take. Then all you have to do is execute. Now, we all know it's human nature that if you see a herd of people go running by, you're going to feel like you should join them. Don't take that opportunity. Look, listen, and smell your environment. Know where the shooter is. Listen to what's going on and ensure that you're actually going to run in the right direction. Plus, being part of that big herd is exactly what the shooter's looking for. So when we talk about run, think about it in terms of sprints, not a marathon. You're going to run from cover to cover or concealment to concealment. Now, there is a huge difference between the two. Concealment is like hiding behind a curtain. It takes you out of the sight of the shooter, but it doesn't stop the rounds. So ideally, you choose cover over concealment. Basically, cover takes you out of sight and stops the bullets. It could be a granite desktop in your conference room. Or if you're in a parking lot, it can be the engine end of a vehicle because if you hide behind the trunk, bullets will zip straight through it. So you want to identify things that stop bullets and use those between sprints. Now, don't forget to like and share. Part 2 will be hide. AP out.